Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. This is our fourth video investigating the horrific mistreatment and death of a horse named Waco Kid at a rodeo sponsored by the San Diego Padres baseball team in January 2024. Rodeo spokespeople are falsely claiming that this horse lived, and the San Diego Padres, a Major League Baseball team, are supporting this lie. Plenty of rodeo people know about Waco Kid's death, including rodeo veterinarian Tim Eastman, Waco Kid's owner Lloyd Vigan, and the livestock welfare director Jeb Pugsley, and the Padres management. We won't go through the entire disgusting story today because we have 3 prior videos that give those details, and their links are included in the description section of this video. Today, we're going to tell what happened to Waco Kid after the crash. On January 12, the night Waco Kid was injured, he was transported to the Helen Woodward Animal Center in Santa Fe, approximately 26 miles away. Waco Kid's condition was so grave that, according to an extremely well-placed source at the animal center, the attending veterinarian didn't even bother to take x-rays or scans. Anyone who has ever cared for an animal knows that if the vets thought this horse had any chance of survival, they would have taken x-rays and scans. At 11:01 a.m. the following day, Tim Eastman texted another person regarding the condition of the horse. "Good morning. Unfortunately, that horse looked better when I got to the hospital, but then took a turn for the worse during the night. We are just meeting with the family about what to do. I will let you know." Later in the day, at 5:18 p.m., Eastman texted another person. "Just got back from the hospital. Horse is stable, and the owners are taking it to reservation and going to attempt treatment and more diagnostics there, but are going to put him down if he does not significantly improve over the next day or two." Okay. It's extremely important to know that the reservation for Waco Kid is the MHA Nation in North Dakota, which is more than 1,600 miles away. So according to Tim Eastman, a horse who is on the verge of being put down, depending on how he fares over the next couple days, will spend the next couple days bouncing down the road for over 1,600 miles to North Dakota in January. That is the very definition of abuse, or more accurately, slow torture. Also, California Penal Code Part 1 of Crimes and Punishments, Title 14, Malicious Mischief states, "Diseased, sick, blind, dying, or otherwise disabled equine shall not be transported out of this state." That may indicate that Waco Kid's owner, Lloyd Vigan, committed another crime. Another California law states, "The person shall notify a humane officer having jurisdiction 72 hours before loading the equine in order that the humane officer may perform a thorough inspection of the vehicle to determine if all requirements of this section have been satisfied." Obviously, 72 hours had not passed, and no competent humane officer would have allowed Waco Kid to have been transported in his condition. Interestingly, a January 13 Facebook post from Lloyd Vigan reads as follows: "Haley is okay. She hurt her knee. Rango will be okay." Haley was the rider in this incident. Inexplicably, Waco Kid is now named Rango. Even more inexplicably, Vigan is posting confidently, "Rango will be okay." Waco Kid / Rango was most certainly not okay. As this animal torture is playing out, the rodeo folks and the Padres had a problem on their hands. They had no intention of taking responsibility for what happened. So they lied. Lying is nothing new for the rodeo industry. The rodeo industry is built on lying about how many animals are injured and killed. One more lie about one more dead rodeo horse was easy. The very reason rodeo veterinarian Tim Eastman was brought all the way from Salinas, more than 400 miles away, is that he is willing to make injury reports read any way the fake cowboys want. Reporter DeParco Paul, writing for Essentially Sports, wrote in a January 14 article, the Vigan family hopes that Waco Kid will overcome the recent traumatic experience and get back on track soon. It was all a lie, and the phony cowboys knew it. In conclusion, at the minimum, there should be a formal investigation, a deep dive to expose the truth, and Dr. Tim Eastman's license should be on the line. He shouldn't be a veterinarian. Unfortunately, the San Diego Humane Society, which should be dealing with this case, isn't interested in pursuing it further. An ongoing lawsuit by Shark and San Diego-based Animal Protection and Rescue League may still be able to unearth more evidence. We believe charges should be filed against Waco Kid's owner, Lloyd Vigan. The San Diego Padres, including the following executive support staff, should tell the whole truth about this debacle, publicly apologize, and vow to never sponsor rodeos or any other kind of animal abuse again. While these steps won't erase the cruelty, corruption, and cowardice of what has occurred, it might ensure that such abuse never happens again. As for the other rodeo toadies, like Livestock Welfare Director Jeb Pugsley, who are part of this disgusting story, they will likely continue in the rodeo industry without repercussions, because rodeo is an industry of abuse. If you don't support animal abuse, you can't be in the rodeo industry. If you care about animals, please don't go to rodeos, and please don't support rodeo's corporate sponsors, such as Coca-Cola, Dodge Trucks, and Coors Beer. I'm Steve Hindy with Showing Animals Respect and Kindness.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to see more of our investigations and learn what you can do to help Shark help animals. Consider sharing our videos so other people can help save lives. If you'd like to support Shark directly, you can follow the donation link in the description section of this video. If you'd like to gain access to exclusive content, consider sponsoring us on Patreon.